98.7 FM, Singapore's #1 hit music station. Roz with you at 98.7 Home and Not Alone. Here with Sanny, lead singer of Empra. Hello, Sanny.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, so your self-titled album, Empra, is out and it features songs that include broken hearts, broken bones, friends loved and lost, and being banned in Singapore. What was that about?
That was ages ago. I played my first band, Board Pucks, at the 98.7 festival or something. And back then I was like a young punk rocker dude. And the guy said, don't use any vulgarities on stage. So I went on stage and I started our set by shouting a whole bunch of vulgarities.
Why did you do that?
I don't know, it just seemed like the most punk rock thing to do at the time.
I remember watching you guys. Was it at Clarke Quay or something?
It was here. It was on the youth park, which is like somewhere there.
Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah. Just across from us.
Just across, yeah.
So was that the end of your band then? You couldn't play anymore?
Pretty much.
Live shows.
We got into lots of trouble. We got banned and stuff. And, I was really scared about what my father would say, man. I was actually more scared of my father than the police.
What's your father like? How did he react
He
to
was
this?
pissed off, man.
Did he not talk to you or what? What did he do?
No, you can't play music. You got to go study.
And
okay.
And did you do that?
Yeah, that's what I did. So I went to Australia and I studied. And after I finished studying, I got back into music. First chance I could, I got back into music.
Do you still use expletives on stage?
Nah, man. Nah, I'm like a good boy.
Yeah.
Man, I get into trouble, man.
Yeah. So it's not necessary, right?
Nah, it's not.
We can lock
Ladies
ourselves.
don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't as well. There's one gig that I went to recently. I think it was Calvin Harris. Was it Calvin Harris? No, what's his name? Mark Ronson. Mark Ronson. Thank you. I forget these DJs. He just started. He's got such a little cute, pretty boy face, and just went on and just like started, the F-bombs and everything, and just totally lost me. Totally lost me.
Yeah.
So 24 sold out dates all around Australia. Which was your biggest show venue?
It was probably the Melbourne show. It was like we sold out this club called Revolver, which is like a legendary rock and roll club. So it was so packed that I body surfed.
Of course, the most
I
punk
body
rock thing
surfed
to do.
with a camera on my head. And I jumped off the stage. Then I went to the end. And then I saw my friend like, hey, son. I was like, hey. And I said, okay, send me there. And then I was trying to go to the other side of the room, but the crowd got confused and they pushed me back to the stage. Like, no, dude, I want to go there.
All that time that happened, was music still playing on stage?
Yes, it was.
Okay, it's just a music interval where you get to like move around.
That's the spot where I have to jump off the stage with the stage dive camera, which is like a skateboard helmet with a GoPro cam.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. You can check it out on the website and stuff.
Did you put it up on your YouTube page or whatever?
Yeah, it's on our YouTube channel.
Okay, so youtube.com/Empra online.
That's right.
Which is the most harrowing concert ever?
Harrowing concert ever? What do you mean, like crazy?
Crazy, and also like something that you fear, like before you start performing, like nobody would turn up.
Nobody would turn up.
Did you ever have that fear? Like, okay, we're going to play the show. Please, please, please let people show up.
No, man, it's always people, Like even when no one's there, at least the bar staff will get into it, So like, I don't think I've ever had that feeling where no one's going to show up, because we've always had at least 5 people come.
That's awesome.
At least 5. And then 3 of them were the bar staff. And if no one is, like when we were starting out, if like no one was there, we just like rock out for the staff, man, and that's how it gets. When we first started, the Suns went to Australia and started, it was really difficult because like we had just arrived from Singapore. We didn't have any like relatives. We didn't have any high school friends. So we had to build it like really from, ground up and everything. So it took a while.
So you think like Australia is the place that you want to stay in for music right now?
I don't know. I'd like to tour the world, the band. I know we're doing a tour of China next year.
Yep.
And we might be going to California soon. So,
big plans.
I don't know. I wish I could take all the food from Singapore with me everywhere I went.
Oh, I know. I've been to Melbourne, and I get homesick from food and everything. It's just not the same. The Chinese food, that's just so oily. What about other Singaporean restaurants that claim to be Singaporean there? Have you tried them all?
There's this guy, he's from Singapore, he started this restaurant called Bismi, and he's started selling like pratas and stuff.
Yep.
And he became like a millionaire after 2 years, man. So if any of you guys want to set up restaurants in Melbourne, that's the place to be.
Okay, we'll have that in mind when I lose my job. Okay, next track, it's called Only Love.
Yeah,
you said it's about a girl.
Well, it's just it's not really about girls. It's inspired by like a relationship, and it's about how sometimes your relationships, you guys are going different paths, and you just have to let go of it, because it just can't meet.
Yeah.
And it's like, even, and it's just like saying, you know, only love can last forever, because even though we're not together, like my love for you is pure and it's unconditional, even though like, you know, we are not like together kind of thing. So it's like,
I never understood that. What if someone else comes along? Do you still continue
yeah,
loving
you just
this?
love everyone, you know, kind of thing. And so it's like, that's what it is. Like, you know, only love can last forever.
So do you write this song about a girl that you used to date?
It's inspired by a couple of girls.
Whoa! Of course. What am I talking about? Love everyone, and I'm here thinking that he's got one
Like
girlfriend.
bits and pieces here and there kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, check this one out.
Okay.
This is Empra, Only Love.
Hi, this is Sanny from Empra, and this song is called Only Love. It goes like this. You say you're going down, and nothing that I say will suffice. But do we owe it to ourselves to fight? You say I will never understand, I don't see the truth in these lights. Tell me, how the hell do we survive? Oh, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. I don't care if we have to lie, but I can't bear to lose you tonight. Only love can last forever, until the end of time. Only love can last forever, 'cause even you and I will die. I couldn't find the words, so maybe now this comes too late. Empty promises fade away. I may be holding on, in your eyes I reflect the pain from all those trying times I stood by you. Whoa, you know we're gonna make it if we work it. I don't care how much we try, I'm not gonna lose you tonight. Only love can last forever, until the end of time. Only love can last forever, 'cause even you and I, how can you say that you're living a lie? All these years you throw it out the door. Now, before you stray, think of what we used to say. Weren't those miracles and sunsets found? Or did we lose the way? Only love can last forever, until the end of time. Only love can last forever, until the end of time. Only love can last forever, 'cause even you and I will die. So do we owe it to ourselves to find?
And that's Only Love by Empra right here on 987 Home. Sunny, that was beautiful. Of course, where can we buy the album? On iTunes, right?
You can get it on iTunes or Bandcamp, but best place to do it is probably from our website, and there are links there to go to buying that stuff. And you can buy it from our online store as well. From the website, you can get the CD, and we will personally pack it, put in a sticker and a badge, and post it to you.
That is awesome. So empraonline.com. That's EMPRA. What is Empra anyway?
Actually, I wanted to call the band MPRA, which was like a short form for Melbourne Punk and Rock Alliance. But if you Google search MPRA, you get like a whole bunch of search results saying Metropolitan Police Recreational Association.
The last thing you want to be associated with.
Multiple cities around the world. So I was like, I don't want to be associated with any police station. Recreation club, because, you know, like probably quite boring, right? So I thought we add a letter E in front of it, and then it became Empra, and it kind of stuck.
Okay, because I thought it might be something like a slang word for the emperor.
That kind of came after it. Someone said, hey man, it's like a short form for Emperor. And I was like, oh yeah.
It's like King is so passe, Emperor is like the new thing. All right, that's awesome. Next up, right, we're going to hear Sanny, of course, play the stripped down version of Like a Runaway. We love this song on 98.7 FM.
Thanks.
We can't wait to hear you strip it down. Right here on 98.7 Home, keep close.